Hey guys, what's up? It's Cheska here and I am back with another video. Yes, so soon! But this is really quick in hopes that I would make up for the really long last video. I really could not cut that down any shorter. Anyways, so for today we are doing this old thing called the Netflix book tag. I just found this quite some time ago and I finally have time to do it, and it's been a really long while since we've done a book tag, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm not answering everything that is given, everything that like tag things, because I really don't have answers for some of them. But anyways, I linked in the description below the blog that I saw this book tag, so if you want to do it, and I'm tagging like anyone who wants to do it, consider yourself tagged by me. So yeah, I'm linking the entire thing with all the questions and tags in the link below. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, the first thing is something called recently watched, which is the last book you finished reading. So the last book I finished reading is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and really just quick review because I am planning on doing a my summer reads review kind of thing, and I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but I'm barely halfway through my summer reads list thing. So just quick review. This is fiction and I loved it. I freaking loved it. It's been something that's on my TBR and to buy for like a really long time, and this was recommended to me by a friend. So a friend, my best friend. Hi Martha, thank you so much. So this is my recently watched and yeah, recently read. Yeah, anyways, so next is top picks recommended, a book recommended that was based on books you've read. So I'm not really sure if this is a rec based on other things I've read, but a friend recommended this to me, Severance by Ling Ma. Hi Pat. I don't know if you watch me. Hi Pat. So I don't remember if he recommended this to me specifically or to us as a group of friends, but I remember me saying, yeah, I saw that cover and yes, I'm gonna buy it. And since you recommended it to me, I am gonna buy it. So yeah, Severance by Ling Ma. I have not read it, and this is one of my recently bought too, so I'm not sure how long until I'm gonna read it. We'll see. So, in connection to that, the next one is recently added or last bought. This is one of them. The other one is Virgin Suicides and the pretty cover, and the other one is, I'm too lazy to get it, but it's a big one. It's Grimm's, the complete Grimm's Fairy Tales in the Canterbury Classics special edition cover, the one that looks like Arabian Nights, and it's gorgeous. So yeah, recently added, and I think this is official. I am really putting myself on a book buying ban because it's just too much. But with the exception of, which I hate that I have an exception of, but I've been looking for Letters to a Young Poet for a really long time, so whenever I see that, well, if I ever gonna see that soon, that's immediately to buy. And also a collection of poems by Emily Dickinson, that's also something rare. But also I really want to buy this one other poetry collection from UST Publishing House, and I'm not yet sure if I can do that because again, I'm supposed to be in a book buying ban. So yeah. Okay, next is something called Popular on Netflix. 2 books you've read and 2 books you have no interest in reading that everybody knows. So one is, one book I've read is 7 Husbands, which everyone knows, and I loved it. The other one is also famous on Book Talk, A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I read a long time ago, and it was great. I did love it. And 2 books that I have no interest in reading that are famous is number 1, Shatter Me, just because I've kind of talked about this in my Spilling the Tea video, which I would have to do a part 2 soon, and I might talk about it again. But yeah, and another thing I would not read is Colleen Hoover books, and it's just not my thing. And you know, fiction and romance is also not really much my thing, but also it's just not our thing. It's like, okay, if you like these kinds of books, alright, but please read other books. Yeah, I don't want to go into detail of that here. So yeah, next is dramas. A character that is a drama king or a drama queen, and the first one that came to mind was Rhysand from Court of Thorns and Roses, but I think it's more of fan fiction-ish. I'm not sure. But I also have a drama queen, which is Celia St. James, because she's giving Pisces vibes. And I told my friend this, and she agreed, and she's a Pisces. So, and yeah, just Pisces are drama queens and kings. And I don't mean that in like an insulting way. I have a lot of Pisces friends, best friends. And I love you guys, but yes, drama queens. Next is animated, something with a cartoon on the cover. And I don't really know what this means, but I have a lot of drawn covers that are not real people because I don't like real people on covers. But I want to highlight this book because it's pretty. Arsenic and Adobo by Mia P. Manansala. And look at that, that's pretty. And I've not read it, and I think, I'm not sure if this is my summer reads list or another Filipino author book, but look at that, that is gorgeous. Next is something called Watch It Again, something you are gonna reread. And this one is something I've read quite some time ago. I was first year when I read this. I had to read it for a paper, and someone borrowed it, and it was because of the pandemic. It took a long time to get back to me, and because of that, some time away from me, I kind of forgot some of the stuff in here. But I really want to reread it because I know it was amazing, and I loved it so much. And it's Wanderlust by Nikki Elfar, and it's a collection of short stories that are speculative fiction with a dash of magic realism, and it's amazing. It's a collection of short stories, if I have not said that, and I loved it, and I think I wrote a decent paper on it. I think it was good. I mean, I got a high grade for that paper and for that subject, but very due for a reread because I'm the kind of person who wants to know like every single detail. Like if you ask me to tell you story number 2, I want to be able to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna reread this, and not really up on my TBR because I have a lot of unread and I do have my thesis to do. But let's see if I can find time for this. I hope I do soon. Okay, next is a section called documentaries, and it's non-fiction recommendations, and I have personally not read a lot of non-fiction, but I think what I would recommend to anybody, whether you're well-versed in non-fiction or not, is Looking for Polaris by Don Laurente Marfil, which was my professor actually. But you know, it's a light read, and it's about coming of age, romance, and it's hilarious. I loved it so much, and I may or may not have related to some things in here, but it was great, and I urge you guys to read this because it's, you know, it's YA-ish, but also it's real life, and it really tackles like just the pain of loving and losing, and see, a memoir of losing and finding, because, and it's funny. It's not even like sad, crying. It's funny, but it's also painful in some parts. So docu/non-fic rec, definitely. It's also an easy read. It's not like deep writing or stuff like that. It's great. Okay, so next is action and adventure, an action-packed book. And the books that came into mind is, if you want like fantasy YA kind of stuff, Throne of Glass, definitely. The entire series is like action-packed. But also, I was thinking of Dune, which is sci-fi, and it's a movie also. And it's also really action-packed. The thing is, it's a hard read, which makes it more of an interesting read. It took me months to finish, and I usually am a fast reader. And it's so dense, which I've talked about in my another promo, my book to screen review of Dune. But yeah, I mean, action-packed. Those two, and I think most YA fantasies are, so that too. This is really weird, but so yeah, my camera ran out of battery apparently. But yeah, that's all the answers I have, and I tag anyone who wants to do this that has not done this. The link for the blog with the complete thing is the description. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. And I cannot promise that next time will be as soon as the last time I said next time, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!